So I'm going to New York in 2 days. I'm going to New York in 2 freaking days.
Like it's a blast, all our tires. Look, it's a surprise, don't deny us.
I found it. So I'm back. First of all, I just want to say shout out to everybody that grew up in New York, lives in New York. My sister, my brother. Get to Trader Joe's was a workout. What I would consider a workout is someone's commute to go grocery shopping. Thank God that I made it. Trader Joe's is a pretty chaotic place. It is. I'm not gonna hold you. Let us get to why we're here. I've got a haul. To explain my living situation, I live in, it's like housing for students, so group housing. So I have a roommate. I thought it was gonna be an apartment. It's a room. Only for the fall, to be honest. My roommate's super cool, but I'm just at a place where I want to live alone. I think it was living in Nigeria and just not living alone for the past 2 years. I just want my own space in between now and when I have to move in with somebody's son. Let me not say it like that, but you know what I mean. So I took into consideration how much I eat, how often I'm going to be able to eat, and things that are easy to pack. Because the way that my program is, I think I've mentioned that I'm in a program, a condensed program, so it's 1 year. We're in class all day from 9 a.m. to 6:30. I'm in class. So I wanted to pack things that would be easy to grab, don't need to be in the fridge for too long. You know, those are the factors I took into consideration when I was buying things. So let me share what I got. I got this barbecue and black pepper Toscano. It's a salad mix. Salads are easy to make, easy to throw together, and I mean a good little salad to get my veggies in. Nothing I need to justify that. Then I got these cheese bites, and when I was at the register, the guy was like, "Have you tried these before?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "These are really good." And they're high in protein for my girls and guys that are trying to get their protein in. Then I got some fruit, some mangoes. I don't have my smoothie maker, and since we don't have a kitchen in this space, anything that will cause me to have to go downstairs to the central kitchen, which is absolutely disgusting. The kitchen is disgusting here. That will cause me to have to go down there too often. I want to avoid. And then I got pineapples, but I think they have some foam in them. I'm gonna look into that, but I think these might have gone bad. Well, then again, you know, pineapples are super acidic, so yeah. I got lots and lots of Greek yogurt. Put my collagen into it and do it with some, are these open? And I do it with some granola, and they're really good. I got the coconut cream and vanilla bean. Two of my faves, quite nice. These are the non-fat ones. I do like the whole milk vanilla bean one, but I'm lactose intolerant now, y'all, because I'm old. Top tier, this or I haven't tried the balsamic vinaigrette one, but this or the lemon pepper, so good. And literally all you have to do is microwave it. Just microwave it and you're good to go. So this is gonna come in handy for my salads. I'm just realizing now I forgot to get wraps, but it's all good. And then I got some Goddess dressing, which I'm like, is this gonna be good? I really hope it's good. I do. And that would have gone really well with wraps as well. I pray I don't drop that. And then I got the sparkling lemonade. This is for when I want something like super sweet. This has 17 grams of sugar, so it's quite sugary. But when I want something sweet, I'm gonna go for it because I can and will. So I'm gonna hide this here so I don't drink them every day, which I probably still might. So that's all for my Trader Joe's haul, guys. To tell you a little bit more about what I'm doing, I'm here in New York studying journalism. As you guys know, I'm professionally trained as a journalist, but I am not formally trained as a journalist. And so this year, I'm really just trying to learn and grow in my field. You are going to be seeing a lot more of my projects. I'm actually working on something that I'm excited about. I'm working on a project about the diaspora. You guys know how I feel about the African diaspora and our connection to the continent. All of that, if you don't know, it's a thing. I have a thing because I just feel like collaboration between us and continental Africans are important. I mean, as a Nigerian, I'm not going to be trying to lead the conversation of the Ghanaian diaspora, right? So I feel like there's a connection, but everybody should stay in their country's lane. Do you understand? Anyway, that's a story for another day. So I'm working on a project and I can rent equipment at my school. So it looks like, yeah, I'm doing it. Right now, I'm going to use the rest of the day and just brainstorm. I really want to brainstorm how to bring this project to life. It's not going to be super long. It's probably going to be like 10 or 15 minutes. But based on my skill level right now, 10 or 15 minutes is a lot. And I'm kind of like pushing to do as much as I can now before classes start so I don't have any excuse. But yeah, I'm excited. Quite excited. Hey beautiful people. Okay, so I'm done getting my hair done. What do we think? I'm on my way to the train station now. The place was really good. The service was good. It was clean. They were fast. And they actually listened to me when I said I didn't want the hair to be tight. So I would definitely be going back. I'm going to put the address of where I went in my description box. But child, let me focus and get to the station because that's how I don't even know where I ended up this morning when I was on my way here. But thank God I wasn't late. Hey beautiful people, how are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. I'm back. I went to Jersey again to attend a church. As you guys know, since I live here now, I need to find a new church. I live here for now. I need to find a new church. The church I went to today was cool. It was cool. If you have any church recommendations in New York, and I'm really open to any borough but the Bronx or Long Island because that's just too far out. But any recommendations, I'd really love to know because I have my church home, but I need a church home here, of course, while I'm here. My sister, hey, I've got quite a bit to do. I'm gonna pull out my agenda book because I'm trying to be a good girl. I'm trying to be a good student. Oh wait, you want me to blow your mind? Let me shock you with something. I know you didn't see this coming. What I'm going to show you is going to shock you. Look at this. I own a backpack now. I was successfully convinced to get a backpack. I tried to carry one of my handbags when I went to New Jersey yesterday. My knee and my shoulders. It's not how it used to be. Me, Longchamp, I thought I was going to buy. Shout out to the girls who know about Longchamp. Not gonna happen. Anyway, I got an agenda book. I got a journal. Still have a lot to do in terms of the project that I mentioned. So I'm gonna use today to figure it out. But I want to also go to do laundry downstairs. I'm gonna time it because one thing I don't want is anyone touching my clothes. But first, I'm going to, what's today? Today's Sunday, Abby. I'm going to jot down what I need to do for today because I have to start using my agenda book. I really do. But I start class tomorrow. This girl of yesterday that actively preached against the use of backpack, that she can never see me. I'm gonna be on the subway like this. Hi, can I sit right here? Hey beautiful people, let me adjust my camera. I trust you're doing really well. Today is Tuesday and I have to go to class today. We got our first assignment, which has just been, so interesting. I wanted to tell you guys something so funny that happened. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I mean, I'm sure you already know. I went to all of the institutions I've gone to post high school were PWIs. So I'm no stranger to microaggressions, but where I lived before I lived here was like majority Black. So there was just certain microaggressions I did not experience. Yesterday I was telling people like my classmates and my teacher, my professor about, like my work experience, my background, and, the fact that I lived and worked in Nigeria. So after class, she was giving us a tour and she's like, you speak really good English. And I'm like, well, we were colonized by the British, so. And she looked taken aback, but it's like, why Americans say that as a compliment? It's never going to be a compliment. And it also shows lack of reasoning, lack of intelligence, with all due respect to my professor, in case you find this video. How would a British colony not be filled with people who majority speak English? Just like, is everything okay? And her reaction is what made me laugh to myself the most, because I'm like, you said something so ridiculous. And when I respond, it's like a shock. That will never be a compliment. Telling someone that they speak, first of all, Americans don't even speak good English, so I don't know what that was about. But yeah, that was just so weird and so funny. And I bet you she not gonna do it again. Bet you she not gonna say too much rubbish to me again. This morning, I have a class assignment, so I'm just gonna brainstorm the class assignment. I'm not really gonna do it today, but it's due on Friday, so I've got a little bit of time. I'm just gonna try to organize myself a little bit. I've just been thinking also a lot about good business practices and stuff. That's been on my mind a lot. And so the kind of place or the kind of culture that I grew up in is, and it's just like our culture in general, we're very much told, getting things wrong or not getting it right is like a character thing. It suggests something about your character. And so I'm in the place of unlearn. If you grew up in an African household, you break a plate, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. That's why you're like, this. So when things, I miss the mark or I don't properly get things, I'm very quick to be like, oh my gosh, this is why you're like this. It's the end of the world. And now, thank you, Jesus, I'm learning to give myself grace and be like, okay, you made a mistake. Let's see how to rectify it. And to be fair, I've always been a solution finding person, but it's one of those things where it's I'm a solution finder, but I have to say something horrible about myself or about a mistake I made before I move forward. So I'm in this place of learning that, especially as someone who wants to move, I'm moving into this place, in terms of my career and things. And it's been interesting. My first reaction, even when I make a little mistake, is to be like, oh my gosh, look at you, look at your life. So telling myself, no, it's called a mistake. It's not called destiny destruction, right? So I'll say all this to say, no one's above mistakes. If you make a mistake, just come on, move on. Yeah. Hello, beautiful people. Let's brighten this up a little bit. How are you doing? You doing okay? Today's Saturday and I have a couple of errands to run. I'm trying to figure out my laptop situation. So I bought the MacBook Air for obvious reasons. It's like the more affordable one. So I bought it. Okay, that's better. And now I'm realizing that I should have just gotten one with more gig space. I export my content onto a hard drive, but even still, I guess the exporting process is too much for my laptop. I really don't know. Then I wanted to get a few things for the place, like a mop and just different things since it's hardwood floor. I brought my vacuum, but it's all hardwood. When I think about the errands and the things I have to do, it puts so much, like my mind just goes like, I feel like my mind starts to go like a mile a minute, if that makes sense. But yeah, now I'm just gonna go get ready and start my waka. What can I do? It's gotta go. Before I go out though, I wanted to show you guys, well, first of all, I wanted to tell you guys something very interesting and amazing, which I'm super excited about. Bloom Chic, you guys know that I've worked with them before. When they did their size extension, guess what? They now have a denim collection. It actually launched on the 8th of August, so it launched last month in the same size range that I told you guys about in the last video, which I'm super hype about. Major shout out to Bloom Chic. They sent me like 10 pairs, but these were the ones that I was able to pack. And I'm gonna share them with you, but I'm also gonna show you on the screen the other ones that were sent to me. When I received the package, my first thought when I pulled out the jeans were the stretch. So one thing about jeans for those of us on the curvier side, those of us on the plus size team, is we need stretch in certain places, right? Because sometimes, for example, our waist will be cinched, our booty will be, you know, need more room. Or sometimes our waist and tummy needs more room and our booty doesn't, right? So I was very impressed with the stretch on these. These are size 22. Because of the stretch, I would honestly say size down. I do have to frequently pull these up. Because that's how good the stretch is. I would definitely size down. I think next time I would go for a size 20. And generally with plus size jeans that have a stretch to them, you do want to size down. I'm impressed with the material for the price. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting holes in it. I've worn these for the past 2 weeks. I was expecting holes in them, like tearing when I walk past something or scrape my leg past something, and I have not experienced that, which is impressive. I like the range. I think, you know, when I was talking about Bloom Chic before, and I was just talking about plus size brands in general and their styling or what they think we should be wearing, I do think that Bloom Chic did try in terms of ranges of styles, and they are adding more. So let me not put a cap on it. They're actually adding more styles, flares and things like that. I think plus size girls deserve to wear flares. You know, we were told never wear skinny jeans, and we're told only wear skinny jeans. So Bloom Chic is trying with their range, and of course they're gonna expand, which is good. So I'm gonna try these on and show you the details of these jeans, because what Bloom Chic sends me, I actually wear. Like, remember I told you, didn't I say this is like 100 out of 10? Still very much rocking this. Love her. We're gonna get into the details of what we got going on. So here are the first pair of jeans, if you can see them. First thing I love about these jeans is the cut. Like, I'm tall. I'm tall. Apparently I'm tall for a woman. So I'm 5'7.5". I'm 5'8". And when people see my height, or when there's like the tall or the regular jeans, sometimes it like cuffs up at the bottom. Sometimes it bunches up at the ankle, and I really do not like that. I do not like that. But these get the job done. And also, I like the band. You see what I was saying about size down, because there's so much stretch. Look at that. I would definitely, if you're 22, I would give 18 a try. The cheeks are definitely cheeking. I feel like if I got a smaller size, it would have, you know, brought it out even more. But I like the way that it hugs my cheeks. The cheeks are saying something. I'm not gonna turn all the way around because YouTube violation. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get monetized right now, so I can't show you all of that. But it's saying something. All right, beautiful people, here's the second pair that I brought with me. I love what Bloom Chic is doing with the dark wash. I love a good dark wash, so this right here is my girl. Let me bring you down so you can see more detail, but again, this has a lot of stretch. If I had to choose this particular size or this particular style, I would actually go to an 18 as well. So if you're 22, like I said, because of the stretch, just save yourself stress, my dear. It depends on how you like your fit. I like my skinny jeans to fit. Like, I don't like having to walk around and keep doing this, which is what I have to do when I wear these jeans because I went too far up. Another thing with this style, so now you see it's pulled up, but as the day goes by, of course, it comes down, it'll be sliding down, and then this happens. I don't like that. But of course, it has to do with the size. So, I mean, that's one of our things. Let me not say struggles. That's one of our things. So with one company, we wear a size this in jeans, and another company we wear a size that, because there's no like central sizing in general. But I think with plus size, it's even more complex. I love the color. The only thing though is the ankle. It kind of gathers at the ankle, which I don't like. I like when my jeans like just cut at the ankle. Don't like the gathering thing. And when I do pull it up, which I have to do like every 5 seconds, it's saying something. The backyard is flourishing. Well, yeah, my rating for these, only because of the sizing and having to adjust them and everything, I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10. The other ones, I'm giving those a 10 out of 10 because they're perfect. The only thing is the size, which was like a me thing. I needed to sort that. If you want a discount, I believe it's 20% off, use my code AKINTECH. I'm gonna put it somewhere down here. Please feel free to use it. And you can actually, it's not only for the denim, you can use it for everything. So please use my code. And special shout out to everybody that has been using my code. I'm always, you know, hey, I'm thrilled whenever I get the email that somebody used my code, because, you know, I get a small commission, but I think for me, it's more than the commission. It's like, oh my gosh, people are actually using my stuff. People actually support. I don't know. Here she go with the self-talk. So let me get ready and begin my journey. All right, beautiful people, I'm done for the day. I will see you guys next week in my next vlog. Hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, went to Jersey City to hang out with my sister and my roommate, which was super fun. Right now, I'm gonna see how I can avoid doing my work.